Good evening, guests and fellow Toastmasters. A very warm welcome to the meeting number 87 of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. I am Toastmaster Sudhir, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Our club's mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. As a sergeant at arms, I must highlight some key points for today's meeting. The meeting is blocked for 2 hours, and we urge you to stay for the entire duration to get the maximum benefit out of it. Your video should be on and your audio should be off. Audio should be on only when you are called or need to speak. Regarding topics related to sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not restrict speaking on these topics, at the Gabbys Toastmasters clubs, we request everyone to be mindfully responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. We urge you to be cognizant that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion in letter and spirit. Hence, ensuring that there is no sexist, racist, and any other undertone that create hostility and discomfort for the members or guests. Now, let me call upon the presiding officer of today's meeting, an experienced B2B sales professional and a certified soft skill trainer with a decade of industry exposure, currently pursuing a full-time master's degree in United States. She is a mindful introvert striving to become a profound public speaker. Grateful for the camaraderie of the Toastmasters fraternity, she actively serves as a club mentor, club coach, and an area director across various districts. While continually learning and growing through her pathways, she also serves as a president of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. She says, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream another dream. Please help me with the welcoming presiding officer of today's meeting, Toastmaster Smruti Sagarika Mohanty. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sudhir. Can we please hear it for our Sergeant at Arms for that warm welcome and setting the right tone for a Toastmasters meeting? Welcome, everybody, to this meeting. I hereby officially open the meeting number 87 of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club to order. Let me quickly go to my gallery mode and see that who all are joining us today. Please remember, like the whistle of a train signaling the start of an exciting journey, this moment sets the wheels of growth, connection in motion. So let's embark on this adventurous journey together. To everybody here, our members, visiting Toastmasters, guests, returning guests, welcome aboard. You have chosen to spend your valuable time today in this space where words inspire actions, stories build bridges, and personal growth is the ultimate destination for you. So, thank you for being a part of this dynamic community this evening. Before we get started, it is always a pleasure to have a guest and visiting Toastmaster in this particular meeting. We would rather love to know more about you. So, in quick 30 seconds, can you please help us know a bit more about your name, where you are joining from, and what you're looking forward to this particular meeting? May I start with, I say Toastmaster Govind. Toastmaster Govind, I assume you are a visiting Toastmaster. Would you help us with a quick 30-second introduction, please?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Smruti. I am from First Line Toastmasters Club, and our club has been a bit dormant for a while, and it's been a long time since I've been active Toastmaster. So now I just had some motivation to come back and get some good networking skills and that's why I'm here. And I work as an associate at PricewaterhouseCoopers from Bangalore. My job role is data quality assurance associate. Apart from that, my hobbies are watching movies, reading books, mostly self-help, and going on an adventure on my off-road bike of Himalayan every weekend. So that's it about me.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Govind. And I can feel it that even the break, be small or large, coming back to a Toastmasters meeting gives you a lot of energy and hope. So, welcome to this particular meeting. May I
Thank you.
quickly check? You're welcome. Rest, I see familiar people, but I see someone joining after a long time. What I can assume. Toastmaster Himanshu, are you here with us in this meeting? Would you like to help with a quick introduction?
Hi, Toastmaster Smruti. Yes, it's been a really donkey's years since I last joined. I'm from Kanpur. I'm into farming community, and I've been a Toastmaster for the last 9 years. And it's always good to come back here.
It's always our pleasure as well, Toastmaster Himanshu, to have you in the Gabbys Toastmasters meeting. Now, may I quickly, definitely, I would like to give the stage to Shalin as well because he's again joining the meeting. Shalin, what's new today? And please help our guest and other members with your quick introduction, please.
Thank you, Smruti, for a warm welcome. Hello to all the Toastmasters and guests. I'm Shalin, Toastmaster Shalin. I recently joined Pink City Toastmasters Club in Jaipur. And the reason why I am possible and improve as much as possible. So that's director sales in a SaaS firm in Jaipur. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shalin, for joining us in this particular evening. Okay, rest. I already read the introduction of Ilios on the chat. Thank you, Ilios, once again for joining this meeting. Rest, I can see
Hello,
familiar.
Smruti. It's nice to
Hello,
see
Ilios.
you.
Likewise. Thank you so much. Okay, then. Rest, guest, members, visiting Toastmasters. As I always say, you will get enough opportunity in a Toastmasters meeting to come share your thoughts, your views in dedicated segments. So, if not now, please stay tuned with us till the last leg of the meeting. We would love to know more about you. Meanwhile, please make yourself comfortable, come on camera, and just try to enjoy and grasp as much knowledge which is possible in this particular meeting. Now we have all the known Toastmasters in a meeting, so we'll quickly get started with my thoughts about Toastmaster. That why this community of driven individuals who always come to regular meetings, who practice communication, they do network and enhance their leadership skills. Is it still relevant? Yet it is. The reason may be a bit cliche, but trust me, we know that because effective communication is the universal language of success. Success doesn't mean a professional success. Success also mean a personal small milestone which we achieve. With that intent, even Gabby's is a platform, a community club where speaking is not only a tool, it's also a mean uh, how we speak with each other, how we build that camaraderie within ourselves with every role taken, with every meeting put forward. So, this is the vibrant and diverse group of individuals who unite together for a common shared goal, which is empowering each other. Let's keep this intent live within us. And before we get started with the theme of the meeting, I would love to make a very, very quick announcement, which is the international speech contest at the club level will be having for the entire Gabby's family on the 1st March. Active members with the said criteria of eligibility will be can now go ahead and nominate themselves. Don't wait for the last day. Please nominate yourself for the most awaited contest will be held on the 1st of March starting 9 a.m. onwards. If you have any query or any doubt, please do connect with the contest chair, who is yours truly, Toastmaster Smruti. On that note, I did started with the whistle of the train, and that's what bring to the theme of our meeting. The theme is something very close to me. If our TMOD will give me an opportunity, I'll share at that point of time. But it is indeed very close to me. I do resonate a lot of fine memory. It takes me to the memory lane of my childhood and everything when it comes to a train journey and train travel. And yes, you heard it. Train travel is the theme of this particular meeting. So, like any skilled person of a train journey, be the driver, or we say the ticket collector, or whosoever is the concerned person, it is that person's responsibility to keep a check. Similarly, in this particular meeting, we have a dedicated person who will keep a check of every segment, take us through this journey, and will enlighten us with the information. That person is the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, a very enthusiastic person whom you are seeing on your screen, and person who believes in simplicity, integrity, and hard working is the key for his success in life. He likes cricket, and most importantly, he likes speaking in English throughout. He has joined Toastmaster to develop speaking in English and to enhance his communication skill. In addition, he always prefers to build good and strong relationship to enhance his human skills. More to come without regarding the meeting. On that note, please help me to welcome the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, to take this meeting forward. And Toastmaster Sunil, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Smruti, mm, presiding officer, for my wonderful introduction and resonating your life with the train as well. So, how are you all? Are you excited to get a journey, a train journey? Okay. Good evening, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. How many of you have ever taken a train journey to anywhere in the country? Please raise your hands. Show me your hands. I knew that we Indians and everyone has taken a journey, train journey. That's good. So now my next question is that what is the most thing you like about a train journey? Please, Govin.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
Govin.
love the window seat.
Window seat. Good. Okay.
And seeing the nature, sir.
Yes, good, good. Anyone? Okay, yeah.
So,
Salin.
so when I was a kid, I loved sleeping while the train was moving. I don't know. I
Okay.
have that memory.
If you ask me, I like the platform, sitting there on a chair and seeing people rushing towards, getting on the train and falling down from the train, and there hustle bustle on the platform. Okay, as Salin told that he has a memory of our train, so it is a platform for everyone to share your any interesting, unforgettable, exciting, or uncomfortable, horrible, any journey, share with us. Please come up and share your journey.
Hi. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hello. Yeah. So I actually had a recent journey to Prayagraj for 2 days, and
Okay.
I think that was one of the incredible journey. What I would like to share, because I think the last journey I had was from Gujarat to Bangalore around 6 to 8 years back, and this one was little more farther than that, about 38 hours of journey. So I was not sure how my journey will go, because it was a 2 days of a day journey and a 1 day of night journey. But to be very frank with you, my journey went pretty much exciting. I made a lot of new friends and some railway officers as friends, a lot of great networking. And I thought by the I just stored some movies in my pen drive so that at least in the journey I would see some movies on the way. But luckily, I had, I don't know, should I say it luckily or unluckily? But anyways, I did not have time to watch any of the movies because of the lively communication and genuine connections I got to have inside the train. I mean, by the time I got out of the train, the whole bogie were my friends. So in that way, I had a very incredible sort of journey in the train in a positive way. And only one bad experience. I think somebody's mic is on, it's echoing. So I think only one bad experience I had is like probably most of the journeys whenever I have traveled in train, the food is the something very harsh to have. So that is the only bad experience I generally have in train with respect to food. So generally I carry food from my home so that I don't feel sick. So this is about the journey in train. Thank you.
It took only 38 hours to reach you at Prayagraj. Otherwise, if you are in bus, nowadays it is taking a lot of time, 10 to 12 hours in a traffic jam. Okay, now, Toastmaster Govind, yeah, please come up here, share your story.
Yeah, so talking about train journey, it was best during my childhood days when me, my dad, my mom, my brother used to travel along. Usually, we used to travel from Aurangabad to Kakinada. There's a train called Marmad Express, and mostly Bangalore to Kakinada. So I remember that I used to get excited when snacks used to come and toys used to come. I used to call my dad and buy that for me. And I loved the moment when I used to sip tea, coffee, and when some keychains used to come. And I loved staring at the window and watch things go by the train, the destination, the people. So I would say that it was fun during my childhood when my parents were there, but now as an adult, sometimes I have to travel solo, and to be frank, it's kind of scary to travel alone on the train, especially on sleeper class. And when I'm going alone, I prefer on AC because less people, less crowd movement will be there. And I'm a gadgets guy, and I carry a lot of gadgets. I have 2 phones and 2 laptops, one personal, one office. So the overall gadget cost will be like 2.5 lakhs easily. And at the night, police people come and they warn everyone to take care of your gadgets. People are stealing. How would I sleep when I have 2.5 worth gadgets in my bag? So that's the scary part. So there's a good side and bad side. I would say when you're alone, it's kind of scary. When you have gang, it's much more fun.
We can't hear you, Sunil. I think you are on mute.
Sanjay, we will take your story a little later. Just we move on to the our next session. Since there are some guest passengers on this meeting train, for their benefit, I would like to explain the major halts of today's meeting train. Like a regular Toastmaster meeting, our meeting train will take 3 major halts: prepared speech halt, table topics halt, and evaluation halt. So, before taking any halt, I would like to invite the general evaluator of the train, Toastmaster Mita Shah, to board the train and brief us about her role and responsibility. Mita Shah is very honest, genuine, and truthful in her words and actions. She is a teacher by passion and profession, with a focus on building a strong foundation through early childhood education for children. So, everyone, please join your hands together to welcome the General Evaluator of the Day, Toastmaster Mita Shah. Over to you, Toastmaster Mita.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the Day, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, for such a wonderful introduction. Let's give a round of applause Greetings. Greetings. Happy evening, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I am Toastmaster Mita Shah, playing the role of General Evaluator in today's meeting. The purpose of the General Evaluator to be as a controller of the running train is to evaluate everything from starting till the end that takes place throughout the journey by train. So during the meeting, I will take notes on everything that happens and does not happen. To help me in this role, I have a 4 colleague, that is TAGL team. So T as a timer, A as a counter, G as a grammarian, and last L as a listener. I will evaluate each participant on the meeting and look for good examples of preparation, organization, delivery, observation, and performance of duties at the end of the journey. And I'll give my report. Now I welcome my role taker, TAGL team. So now let's welcome our timer role. So today's timer is Toastmaster Sree Lakshmi M. She carries over 14 years of professional experience in finance and tech consulting projects and has built her career as a project management professional. She is excited to take her first role as a Toastmaster at the Gabbys. Apart from work, she enjoys solo traveling and discovering new places. So I invite our timer to give her, share her role.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the quick intro. So as a timer, it is, greetings, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So as a timer, it will be my responsibility to have a close watch on the table topic session, the evaluation, and the prepared speeches. So I'll be time tracking all of them through 3 cue cards. So it will be via the green card, the yellow card, and the red card. So for the prepared speeches session, we'll be having 5 to 7 minutes. And in the 5 to 7 minutes, at 5 minutes, I will reflect the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll reflect the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I'll reflect the red card. So moving over to the table topic session, which will be for 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll reflect the green card. For 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll reflect the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will reflect the red card. Moving over to the last section, which is the evaluation. At evaluation, it will be time tracked at 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, you'll be reflecting the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll be reflecting the yellow. And the last one, which is at 3 minutes, I'll be reflecting the red card. And so for each of these sections, we also have like a grace time of 30 seconds on a higher set. Yeah, thank you. And over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you for your role, explaining your role. Next, we have our counter, Toastmaster Gaurav Babu. So Toastmaster Gaurav is a design engineer based in Bangalore, holds an undergraduate degree in mechanical engineering and a postgraduate degree in tool engineering. He is passionate about gaming, bike rides, and sketching, eager to enhance his public speaking and leadership abilities. He joined the Toastmasters Club and looks forward to making new friends. So I invite the virtual stage is yours, Toastmaster Gaurav Babu, as an accountant. Explain your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for this nice introduction. So imagine you're on a train enjoying a smooth ride, but suddenly you hit humps. Humps on a train? Wait, how? These humps are nothing but the filler words like So today, as an accountant, it is my responsibility to listen and make note of all these humps, or should I call them unnecessary words and sounds used by all the speakers, role takers, and in today's meeting. This report would focus on 5 major areas: filler words such as inappropriate interjections, for instance, and, well, but, so, The use of crutch words similar to basically, actually, this thing, etc. Repetitive words or phrases in the form of I, this means, this means. Unintentional long or short pauses made by the speaker. I will present the rest of my report when called upon by the general evaluator at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Next, Grammarian, Ashwini N. Works as a manager for corporate partnerships at Impact Guru, where she gets to blend strategy and creativity to make a difference. Outside of work, she is a chess enthusiast who loves unwinding with thought-provoking podcasts. She is excited to be a part of Toastmasters to improve her communication skills and connect with amazing people like we all. So, over to you, Ashwini. Can the virtual creative learn?
Great. Thank you, Toastmaster Mita ma'am. Words are like train tracks. When placed correctly, they lead to smooth and impactful communication. As a grammarian for today, I'll be responsibly paying attention to close. I'll be paying close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of misuse of the English language as well as an outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. And as a grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is stride. I'll pronounce it again, stride. The meaning is a confident and steady way of moving forward. Confident and a steady way of moving forward. Example of usage of that word in the sentence is with every speech we deliver, we take a stride towards becoming better communications. I'll be pasting the same in the chat box for your reference, and I request all the Toastmasters and the role takers to use the word of the day. With that, I'll come back with my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Next, we have a last but not the least listener role. So our today's listener is Toastmaster Sanjay Jain. He is a chartered accountant. He likes playing chess, cricket, football, and traveling. So I request Sanjay Jain to take over the virtual stage and share your explain your.
Thank you, Mita ma'am. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. As a listener, my role is to listen to the passengers traveling and speaking on the train journey, called the Public Speaking Gabbys Toastmasters Club, and then ask the relevant questions to the audience and test their listening skills. Thank you. When called upon, I will be giving the relevant questions and expecting answers. So please listen to the whatever people are speaking so that you gain the knowledge in your journey of this Toastmasters. Thank you very much. Yeah. Over to Mita ma'am.
Thank you, all the role players, all my TAGL roles, 4 role players. So to take this smooth journey by train, so let's see how we go smoothly and hope we will reach our destination on time. So now I will hand over to our Toastmaster of the day. I'll come at the end of the meeting. I'll give my report. So hand over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta.
Thank you, General Evaluator and your team for precisely describing your roles. Before we take a halt, the measure halt, I would like to invite Sanjay Jain. Would you like to share your story, Sanjay?
Yeah. See, in festival time when we travel, we don't get the tickets, and that time we have to struggle like anything. So yeah, it happened like that. We went for a wedding to Udaipur, and for returning purpose, the tickets did not confirm, even though we booked 2 months ago for travel. So at the last moment, only RSC had done, and we had to travel a big journey of one night full. So it was a hectic thing, and somehow we managed it and came back to Bangalore. So that was a memorable thing, and I think so most of us would be facing this situation, and we will be doing some really tough task to get our seat booked. So that is a really challenging thing, I think. Uh, Whereas the comfort of train journey is very good, but getting a ticket only is a very difficult thing. Yeah. Thank you, Sunil.
Yeah. And I think it must have happened with everyone. Sometimes ticket not confirmed and we have to travel somehow. So we will stop the train at the prepared speech halt and enjoy two prepared speeches. Today, the first speaker is Toastmaster Prasang Mani, and he will be evaluated by distinguished Toastmaster Sourav. I would request both of them to confirm that they are on the train.
There's a slight change. I'll be evaluating Prasang.
Okay. So the evaluator is present here, and Prasang Mani speaker is also available. Toastmaster Prasang Mani has completed his engineering in 2021 from NIT Prayagraj, where nowadays Kumbh Mela is happening. Since July 2021, he has been working as a software engineer at Redisys. His hobbies are playing badminton, chess, and going to gym. Today, he is going to present Level 1, Project 3, Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language of the Path Presentation Mastery. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance a speech. Timer, please note that the speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. The title of the speech is Speaking Without Fear. Toastmaster Prasang Mani, Speaking Without Fear, Speaking Without Fear, Toastmaster Prasang Mani.
How many of you have ever been afraid to speak in front of others? If your answer is yes, please raise your hand. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guest. I was one of those people. Since my school days, I always avoided speaking in front of people. If I had a question in class, I would rather stay quiet than stand up and ask. No matter where I was, I kept running away from the fear of public speaking. But once I joined the college, I had no choice. It was something I had to face. Let me tell you about my first day in the college. That day, I had a class called English Lab. When I saw it on my timetable, I was confused. A lab for English? I knew about science lab, where we did experiments. But what kind of experiments would we do in an English lab? I walked into my class and took my seat. A few minutes later, my teacher entered into the class and she said, "Today, each one of you will come to the front and introduce yourself." Wait, what? One by one, each student stood up, went to the front, and introduced themselves. Some spoke confidently, some hesitated a little bit, but all of them managed to do it. While they were speaking, my heartbeat was getting faster, my hands were sweating. What I will say? How will I stand there and talk? And then it was my turn. Slowly, I walked to the front, but I just stood there frozen. I opened my mouth, but no words came out. Seeing my struggle, my teacher tried to help me. She said, "You can speak in Hindi if you want." But still, I could not do it. I was stuck. That's when I realized the problem was never my English. The real problem was my fear of public speaking. In second year of my college, we had a technical fest, and I decided to participate. My team and I worked hard for a whole month to build the project. Like we put in long hours, making sure everything was perfect. Finally, the big day arrived, the day of presentation. My team was excited and confident. And then one of my teammates turned to me and said, "Let's go to presentation hall. It is time to present." But instead of getting excited, I was scared. Me speaking in front of people, I started coming with excuses. I said, "I don't have formal class, so I can't go." Then I came with another excuse and then another. I came with so many reasons just to avoid standing in front of an audience. And finally, at the end, I managed to skip the presentation, all because of my fear. But today, when I think about it, I regret it. Why did I let my fear control me? If only I had gathered enough courage that day, things might be different today. That's when I decided I can't let this fear control me forever. I had to take action, so I started following 3 steps to improve my communication and overcome the fear of public speaking. Step 1: practice, practice, practice. Speaking is like any other skills. The more we do it, the easier it gets. Just like learning to ride a bicycle. Initially, we struggle, we fall, but over the time, we gain the balance and we become confident. Step second: control your breathing. When we are nervous, we breathe quickly, and that makes us more anxious. Instead, before speaking, I learn to take deep breath and slow down my words. Step 3: use your body language and eye contact. Looking at the floor or looking at my notes, I started looking at the audience. And that's how I started building the confidence. I started letting my hands move freely. The fear of public speaking is normal, but it does not have to stop us. We can practice, we can control our breathing, and we can use the strong body language to build the confidence. So the next time you are about to speak in front of audience, just take a deep breath, smile, and remember, the stage is not your enemy. The stage is your opportunity to grow and shine. Over to you, Toastmaster Buddy.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasang. Whenever you meet your English teacher, please thank them. Because of their effort, today you could speak your mind without any trace of fear. My dear passengers, did you enjoy the first speech? If yes, please comment in the chat box to encourage Prasang. Let's move on to the second speaker, that is Toastmaster Rahul V. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Shilpa Reddy. No, sorry. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Noor Muhammad. So, have you both boarded the train? Please confirm your presence. Noor, are you on the train, or you get off the train?
I am on the ship Enterprise.
Okay, thank you. You can see Toastmaster Rahul is a stylish person working as a network engineer with almost half a decade of experience in Fortune 500 company Walmart. Currently, he is on a speed run to finish the level 2 of his pathway to compete in the international speech contest. His current hobby is running and reading books, but he also has some fun being back to Toastmasters and picking up on roles and giving speeches. Today, he is going to present level 2 project 1, understanding your leadership style of the path dynamic leadership. The purpose of this project is for the member to identify their primary leadership style or styles. The purpose of this speech for the member to share some aspect of their primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. Timer, please note the speech duration will be 5 to 7 minutes. Dear passengers, you must have heard a lot about the art of living. Am I right? Today you are going to listen to something different. The art of leading. Yes, my friends. That is the title of Rahul's speech. The art of leading. Toastmaster Rahul, the art of leading, the art of leading, Toastmaster Rahul.
Steve Jobs and Bill Gates are the only two leaders that ChatGPT recommends me when I typed in for leadership styles. Is this the only two people that ChatGPT can recommend or we can think of? I thought to myself, no, no, no. Definitely, there are people out there who are better than these tech gurus or tech founders. So, the next couple of people that I'll be introducing to you in my speech are the type of preferred leadership styles that I would like to inculcate in myself. The first leadership style is of a person who's very passionate. For this, I choose a very famous person who goes by the name Joe Rogan. I'm pretty sure some of you here would have seen his clips on YouTube. He's that white bald guy who talks to a lot of random strangers. You see, when Joe Rogan started his podcast, he was basically had no idea of making it this big in his life. But rather, he did it for the passion and having fun with his friends. That is the type of leadership skill which is rarely seen on many people. He is also a UFC commentator, which shows that he does it for the love of the sport. The CEO of that company, the biggest fighting brand called the UFC, told in one of the interviews that he did the first 10 to 12 episodes for free as a commentator, just because he loves what he does. Coming to the second leadership style, that is of a person who believes in virtue and reason. For this, let me take you back a little bit to the ancient times, to the one of a Roman emperor who went by the name Marcus Aurelius. You see, Marcus was not the son of the emperor, but rather he was adopted by the emperor. Being born into such a, being taken into a path of such a big task like emperor, Marcus never let this stop him. Even as a child, he made sure his duties was fulfilled. This is very well shown if you go and look towards his autobiography, in which in some of the stories he says that when the entire Rome went through famine, unlike the other emperors, he did not shut his doors for his people, but rather he opened it up for the common people so they can survive. He was also willing to sell some of his own treasury so people would make it. That is a leader that believes in virtues and reasoning. Now, for my final leadership still, who I wanted someone who's courageous and brave. I thought to myself, who can it be? That's when I decided to pick my favorite UFC fighter who goes by the name Charles Oliveira. Let me tell you a small brief about who this guy is. Charles Oliveira was born in one of the dangerous slums in Brazil, and he made it to the top of the UFC as a champion. He did not do this because he did not let his poverty stop him. but rather he believed in himself. He was courageous and fearless. During the starting of his career, Charles was not a fighter who won all the matches, but rather he was known as a fighter who easily gave up and would succumb to the circumstances. But after the birth of his daughter, he decided that it's time for him to step up, and he decided to be the warrior that he could be. Now, let me tell you about my own leadership style. I had to think a lot for this one, and this took me back to my college days when, as most of us during our final semester of exams, were given a project to finish. I was given the same. I had three people in my team. I was the lead in that. Nonetheless, to say, I was the type of leader who believed that if I can do something myself, I do not need the help of my members. And this is exactly what I followed when I was the leader leading my team in my project. I was able to get my project done, but it was not the best. The other two members were not happy. That didn't involve them. They were not very supportive because I never gave them any tasks. But only thing that I cared about was for myself and my own well-being. Now, thinking back to those times and right now, where I've been through a lot of phases of life and I've seen a couple of leaders leading a team or even future leaders who lead big countries, I've come to the conclusion that I need to become a leader who inspires, who's courageous, and who's also passionate. So, if I had to choose between the three leadership styles that I described, I would have to say I need a pinch of all of those. I can't be one and leave the rest out. So, for this, I've taken a little bit of challenge to myself. As I'm working in my organization, that is Walmart, I decided that I'll pick up all the roles that is pertaining to a leadership. Maybe an event, a fun event, or a special kind of challenge for tech people. I would want to be a part of it and participate in it. And I'm very proud to say that for this week, my role is of going to an NGO for underprivileged kids who receive free education, and I get to teach them about various career paths and what their future can look like. I'm very happy to say that being a part of the Toastmasters, this has helped me realize my goal, a further step. With this, I would like to end and thank you.
Thank you, Rahul. What a speech it was. You liked the speech? I would request all the passengers to express your thoughts about Rahul's speech in the chat box. Timer, please let us know if any of the speakers is disqualified in connection with the time.
No, TMOD. Everyone are qualified, both of them.
Okay. So now I would like to invite evaluator number 3, Smruti Sagarika Mohanty, to evaluate me because today I am completing my project. So please welcome Toastmaster Smruti Sagarika Mohanty.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunil. Well, I'll read out the project objective for our guest and other members to know that today Toastmaster Sunil is attempting level 4 project number 2 of presentation mastery pathways. The project name is managing an online meeting. Purpose of the project is for the member to practice facilitating an online meeting or leading a webinar. With the theme of train travel, he is continuing the theme. I'll come back with my evaluation in the general evaluation segment. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta.
Thank you. Chai, 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 chai. Hey, chai bolo, chai, chai, chai. Tea, tea. Do you want tea? Tea? I think you all must have heard this voice in a train. So, tell me, What's your favorite go-to snack, food or drink on a train journey? What you like the most to have in a train? Please.
If I may, so for me, it's going to be the tomato soup, which I've always liked from there.
Tea is common, yeah. Tea and Italy or something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone?
I went for ready-made snacks, chips.
Ready-made. I like home food. Simple paratha and vegetable. Wrap up in sometimes newspaper, polythene, anything. Anyone else?
I always prefer samosa, sir. Onion samosa.
Samosa. Good.
Let's try to carry the bananas.
Bananas.
I don't have to eat the train food. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to the next halt. Table topics halt. Table topics section. To conduct this section, I would like to invite the table topic master of the day, Toastmaster Priyamvada Sharma. Priyamvada Sharma is, yes. You are on the train. Sorry, I didn't see you. Toastmaster Priyamvada Sharma is a 24-year-old diving headfirst into the fascinating world of psychology. Priyamvada, I've been on the Toastmaster since last 1 year. So still I am reading 24 years. Is it right?
I'm 25 now.
Okay. So she is 25 years old. Please note. She is all about connecting with folks. It's like fuel for her soul. So please welcome table topic master Priyamvada Sharma. Priyamvada Sharma, the platform is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, and our host on this beautiful journey in this train. So I welcome all the passengers of this table topic session. Now, many of us consider this the most challenging and the most rewarding part of Toastmasters meeting, and rightly so, because table topics prepare you for impromptu speaking and help you train your thoughts and express them nicely, quickly, right? So we can think of the table topic speech as a mini speech which has an opening, a body, and a conclusion. During table topics, I will invite a member or a guest to attempt a table topic. I will give out the topic once the participant confirms their willingness to attempt the topic. While you are free to volunteer, we may not be able to accommodate all of the volunteers. At the Gabbys, we believe in giving opportunity to those who are more keen to participate and also those who need a little nudge. Now I'll be using my discretion as the table topic master. In case we are not able to give an opportunity to a volunteer, please don't be disheartened. There is always one more meeting. There is never a dearth of opportunity in Toastmasters. Now, as for the rules of this table topic session, each speaker will get 1 to 2 minutes of time. You need to speak for a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. To qualify for polling, green card will be shown at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. You will get an additional 30 seconds grace time to wrap up your speech by 2 minutes 30 seconds. We will have 5 to 6 TT speakers today, and each of them will be evaluated by a table topic evaluator during the general evaluation session. Okay, so let's stride towards our journey of this table topic session. Let me see who should be the first. Okay, so guest Rajni Rao.
Yeah, hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. So your topic is, just give me a minute. Okay, so can you describe the most memorable train journey you have ever had?
Thank you, Table Topic Master. How many of you love train journeys? Okay, quite a few. The most memorable train journeys that I've had was maybe 4 years ago when I, along with my college mate, traveled from Mumbai to Coimbatore. Now, this college friend, Kalpana, I never knew that she stayed in Mumbai. She was my 1 year junior in college. And 15 years later, I came to know that she was also from Mumbai. She also resides in Mumbai. So we got excited and we said, okay, let's plan our trip this time together to our native place. And therefore, we boarded the train at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night. And imagine the train traveling time was nearly 28 hours. And we just chatted and chatted and chatted, talking about our college days, talking about our marriage days, talking about our children, and this enjoy to our core. And anything and everything came by, whether it was chai wala or whether it was vadas or the samosa, we truly enjoyed, unmindful of the calories, unmindful of the hygiene. Together, we had a lovely time. And that's, we reconnected after almost 15 to 20 years. And that was the dream come true journey for me. At the end of it, when we reached our native place, I never ever thought that the journey was tiresome because I found the journey just turned out to be a jiffy, a memorable, and it created a long last memory and was able to connect with my friend for the rest of my life. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster guest Rajni. That was so wonderful and like mind-boggling. Like we can say that the bestest memories are created in the most unexpected places. It was really nice to see that you had so much fun and you utilized the time so nicely that it became a memorable journey for you. Now, who would be the next passenger on this train? Uh, Toastmaster guest Shaleen, would you like to go? Okay, so your topic is, what are the must-have essentials for a perfect train journey for you?
The must-have essentials for me for a train journey. I think I don't have a very long list for these, but I'll start with my laptop. I'm very fond of watching movies. Hollywood, Bollywood, you give me any movie and I can watch it. So I have a big collection of movies as well. So I love to pass my time by watching movies. So I would want to have my laptop while traveling in a train. I would say my mobile phone, because my mobile phone is needed for me to be connected with my family and my colleagues, which is crucial for my work as well. I would say I might carry a book something on self-help or a fiction. I would prefer self-help because these days I'm working a lot on improving my personality. So I would go for a self-help book. And I would carry a charger. Charger, I think, is one of the most important gadgets these days. If you forget your charger, mobile or laptop, you would have electronic devices which would be of no use. I would also say something to eat, something that can last long. So my mother cooks very nice bread pakoras. So I will ensure that I carry some bread pakoras with me, and I'll also try to not share them with others so that I can eat them all myself because they're very tasty. And I would also say that uh, I will carry, say, a pair of I'll carry a pair of um, clo- uh, uh, alternate clothes that might be needed in case if the ones that I have been that I'm wearing get dirty. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Charlene. I guess you are ever ready and fully packed with all the essentials that you need. Like, you won't have any problem while traveling. Okay, so who would be next? Someone from the guest who's to guest Pallavi. Are you there?
Give opportunity to members also. No?
Okay. I think Toastmaster Sanjay wants to go. Okay, so Toastmaster Sanjay, your topic is imagine sitting by the train window. What scenery would you love to see passing by?
Thank you for the opportunity. I would like to view the mountains and rivers and things like that when I'm on the side of the window side. The basically what I like the train journey when I take is to view the nature. Why? Because other mode of things are there like air travel or something, but you are not able to connect with the nature. Whereas in train journey you can connect with the nature and understand the nature better, and also different types of people you see. Mainly you see when you're traveling from a long distance, you see various types of cultures and things like that. So you will not be able to see when you're traveling by flight or any other mode. uh, so it is better to see the and travel that also in a sleeper class. You will be better to connect than in AC class. So if you are connecting if you are traveling alone, it is better to travel in a sleeper coach than in a AC coach. And you will feel the real pulse of India, where you will connect with all the people and they will be mingling. Whereas in AC class, you will not be able to understand and nobody speak to each other. Uh, that is one of the thing which I faced. And also, if only one thing we should take care is we should not yeah, eat if anybody is offering, because we do not know the person who is offering is a genuine person or not, because a lot of things happens. We may lose our belongings, or something may happen to us. That care we'll have to take. Other than that, I don't think anything else is uh, basically I mixed up the topic, and I conclude here. Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's okay, Toastmaster Sanjay. You were brilliant. And yeah, we whenever we are going on the train, we love to see mountains and trees. And I like, for me, I have seen mountains and trees and everything else. And now I would like to see sea. Like there is a bridge and the train is going, and around me there is sea. So Who would be the next one? Toastmaster Elios.
Hello.
Hi. Your topic is, what's your favorite thing to do on a long train ride?
Yeah, can you repeat once?
What's your favorite thing to do on a long train ride?
Oh. Can you hear me, NCB, before I start? Okay, I start.
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. Yes, I'm just waking up from a long train sleeping. Well, this is my favorite thing to do when I'm having a long train ride. And yes, I'm always striving for sleeping on the long train ride. Because of what? Because I need to save my energy. After I get down from the train, I will have full pack of schedules that I need to do from morning until the night. So I need to save my energy. It is like I'm having battery recharged into the socket, into the electricity. And yes, there's nothing else that I would like to do except sleeping. Sleeping is one of the best practices to keep on our energy and to focus on the things that we will have after we get out from the train. And when I was sleeping, I will make sure that all of my things are under my arm. So I will put on like a bear hug. And yes, I will never let it go. That when I say to my ex, but yes, at least you know, she's safe. Yeah, because it is ex, it means that I have her as my ex girlfriend. So yes, I bring all those bags into my arms and I would like to protect it like I protect her heart. But yes, I failed to protect her heart. I broke up. And yes, I also to make sure that nobody is reaching out to my thing. So I will bring also some of those self-protective items or tools to make sure that nobody touch me, nobody touch my items, nobody touch my girlfriend. Well, actually she already moved on. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to sleep and enjoy your long train ride. Like, oh, sorry, I'm dosing. Back to you, PTM.
Bravo, Toastmaster Elios. So that's where we vibe, you know. Whenever I'm in the train, I will chat a little bit and then I will be off to sleep. I will just open my berth and I'll say, bye, I'm going to sleep. Okay, so Toastmaster Shravan, are you there?
Yeah, yes,
Can you come on camera?
Is it okay if I speak without camera?
Toastmaster Shravan, you are not audible.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
can you come on camera?
Is it okay if I speak without camera?
Okay, it's fine. So, if in the interest of time, this will be the last topic, and your topic, Toastmaster Shravan, would be
I'm gonna check the chats.
okay. So, share a funny or unexpected incident that happened on a train with you. Toastmaster Shravan, are you there?
Yes, yes, I am. I'm here. I'm just thinking. I don't have any such funny or any unexpected events. Is it possible to give any other topic, something related to train?
You can share any experience that you have had.
Okay, fine. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, once upon a time, somewhere in 2009, I guess, 2009 or 2010, I was traveling from Mumbai to a place called Chiplun, which is on the way to Goa. It's exactly in the middle of the between Bombay and Goa. So I was traveling through the train. The train was started. I was alone in that train. I was looking outside. I was looking through the window, and it was a rainy season. It was so beautiful. All the Western Ghats are so greenery, and the train was just passing through the green meadows and tunnels. There are many tunnels in between. So I was just looking outside, and the water was falling on the mirror, and each and every drop falling on that mirror are mixing together and becoming a big uh, big passage like that, and water was falling down. And I was just observing, and I also imagined that all the rivers also like that falling, all the water which is falling in one rivers, all the rivers will connect one another, and then one another and one another, and becoming a big water, water reserve or reaching to the ocean. So I just got that kind of big picture while looking at the small, window on window. So if you look at all the Western Ghats, each and every village passing through in the Western Ghat line between Bombay and Goa, there is one village and one river and one village are connected. It was so beautiful, and I just imagined a small and it's a big picture. So that's my experience. I still remember that experience. That's my take on this. Over to you, Toastmaster Priyamvada.
Thank you so much, guest Shravan. And it doesn't matter, if it's funny or not. We get so many different experience when we are on a train journey, and the awe-inspiring and beautiful experiences that we have instill a, a sense of a sense of a sense of love for life and nature. So that's what I took from your experience. Thank you so much, and thank you all for attempting the topic so beautifully. Now I would like to hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sunil.
Thank you, Priyamvada, for conducting such a wonderful and interesting session. Timer, please let us know if there is any disqualification in the table topic section.
No, no disqualifications.
Okay. Ticket, please. I think we all hear these words from a person in the black coat. So, have any one of you ever traveled in a train without a ticket or with an invalid ticket? And what happened that time? Were you caught by the TT? And then how did you deal with the TT? Or how did you escape from the TT? Yes, Govind.
Yes, Toastmaster Sunil, I was caught by the TT, but not in train, but it's for the platform ticket. So I went to drop my colleagues, two of my colleagues from Bangalore. They're going back to Kerala. So I wanted to give a good send off, and I went to the platform and said bye when the train left. And as I went back, I was climbing that stairs to get back to the platform one and exit. And on the way, there was a TT. I didn't realize that there was a TT who was checking for a platform ticket. Then he asked me, where's the platform ticket? I was blank. I had no option than to surrender. I said, I don't have. Then he was telling me to pay the fine. Then I tried to be friend with him, and somehow we had a good candid conversation for like 45 minutes. He said his life story, I said my life story, and end of the conversation, he didn't compromise. He asked me to pay the fine. He said, I really feel bad after listening to you, and but you have to pay the fine. So that was it.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? No one travel without ticket or invalid ticket. Yeah, we all sometimes have to travel invalid ticket at least invalid ticket.
Yes, sir, I do remember one, sir.
Yes, yes.
So actually, I had booked one ticket from Bangalore to Chennai. I thought the ticket got reserved, but it was showing in the waiting list. Then I thought it would have got reserved. So the train was next day, and I got into the train with that waiting list ticket and entered the train. And after some time, like it cost like 3 to 4 stations when the ticket the checker came, and the person next to me, I just asked him, is this a valid one or not? Because the money got debited from my account, but still showing like a waiting list. Then the person suggests me saying that, no, sir, he will collect a fine for this. You're supposed to, it has to get reserved, but still it's showing a waiting list. So it's better to go and hide in the washroom so that you'll escape from paying him the bribe or escape from paying the penalty. Then I went into the washroom. After some time, like 10-15 minutes, I came again outside, and again he's coming from other side to the same and I told him, sir, is there any other way to escape from this? And he told me that you had to pay him a bribe so that he will let you sit in the seat. He told me. So I then went instead of hiding into the washroom once again. I went him when I stepped forward to him, and I told him that, sir, this is my ticket, but it's still showing waiting list, but my amount got debited from my account. But what I'm supposed to do now, I told him. Then I told that, so I arrived to my station and asked me where you need to get down. I told that the next station I need to get down, sir. So he told me that you need not to sit here, just stand here. So you need not to pay any bribe. So I escaped from the bribe. This is my one of the unforgettable memories in the train journey.
Thank you, Shankar. And hiding in the washroom, I think, and escaping from TT, these are traditional ways.
Yeah.
Now we have to look for new ideas. And the perfect idea is that if you don't have a ticket or invalid ticket, you direct go to the ticket TT and ask him. Then he will take just 100-200 rupees and he will give you a seat without making a fine for that. Okay. Now I will hand over the stage to the general evaluator to present their and their team members' evaluation reports. Over to you, general evaluator.
So thank you for that. I request the Zoom moderator to spotlight the speaker and the evaluator. Okay, so evaluator one is Jasprit Kaur will be evaluating the speaker Prasang Mani. So now the Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur is a posh and forceful trainer who helps build inclusive workplace. She is also a communication and workplace skills coach. She is CBSE English faculty who has helped more than 2,000 students ace the board examination. Currently, she is serving as the president of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club. So over to you, Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Mita and Shah. Greetings of the day, everybody. And my target speaker, Toastmaster Prasang Mani. Toastmaster Prasang, speaking without fear. I think that is what you did today. You absolutely spoke without any fear. And rather, I could see you stride through with your speech, navigating amongst the audience. So kudos to you for doing that. Now, to begin with, you had very good audience involvement. The way you brought the audience into it was really superb. And it's not that you were rushing through, you were hurrying through, you were able to manage it very well. Very controlled movement it was. And I also loved your body language and your vocal variety. Today it was very important because that is what is the demand of your project. And the expressions on your face were absolutely appropriate. What I loved was your hand movement was going like this. You're talking about something, your glance goes along with your hand. Your glance goes along with your hand. Your fingers move, your hands move that, and then your face also is moving. So it was all in sync with one another, is what I really admired today with you. Now, another thing which I liked was your very, very vivid description of being left speechless, standing frozen, and sweaty palms. It's so very relatable for anyone who must have, gone through that situation. So all that was really very well. And I feel from that day till today, you have actually moved many steps ahead, because today what you were doing was absolutely opposite to what you were describing about yourself in the past. So all this was very well done. Now, just a few recommendations for you. First and foremost, Prasang, when you are delivering a speech, please remove your virtual background. Your hand movements, they get disrupted. The impact becomes reduced. So that should not happen. Now, you ended at the green card. You still had time. You could have continued. It was your time to continue. You could have done that. Now, something very important for you, Toastmaster Prasang, because you are a very, very promising speaker, is what I felt today. My suggestion for you, because I deal with communication, I am an English faculty, so I could see that there is a scope for some better pronunciation and sentence structure. So for this, if you want, you can connect with me. I'll tell you after the meeting exact examples I can share with you, that this is where, how you can break and you can improve the pronunciation. So you can do that. So this will take your speech a notch higher than where it was today. So to sum it up, good audience involvement, great body language and vocal variety, and vivid descriptions during the speech. So I'll just reiterate what you said, Toastmaster Prasang. Stage is not your enemy. It is your opportunity to grow and shine. So may you shine on, Toastmaster Prasang. Thank you very much for that beautiful speech that you gave to us. Over to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to our speaker as well as the evaluator. So the speaker one, Toastmaster Prasang Mani. I agree with the evaluator, what she has said. It is a time, you had a time, you could have gone little more story, little bit till yellow card, at least red little starting. So you can take that feedback and improve yourself in the next speech, as well as the background and whatever she said, just follow. I agree with her evaluation, what she has done. And thank you for evaluation, Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur. It was really good evaluation. Now I just call a second evaluator and his speaker. So I just request Zoom moderator to spotlight second evaluator as well as the speaker. So second evaluator is Toastmaster Noor Mohammed, and he will be evaluating the speaker Rahul V. So Toastmaster Noor Mohammed, he is a Tiberius Fifth Mohammed, captain of his enterprise and part of Toastmasters Galactic since 2013. Stalker of the god of Gabbys, ripper of poor jokes, high on caffeine, slave of his highness, his wife, father of a nerve-wracking, frustrating, yet an awesome son. So what he has given, I have read. So now I request, the virtual stage is yours. Toastmaster Noor Mohammed, over to you.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests, my dear Rahul Bobby Diol. The most striking aspect of your speech is your calm command you have over your speech from the very start till the very end. Now, the Sherlock in me is tempted to deduce that you are a meticulous person who introspects, thinks sensibly, takes action, and learns from getting stuff done. Now, what I loved about your speech is your calm disposition, Rahul, the clarity with which you presented your speech. Your introduction was different, not mediocre one bit. You are good at setting context up. Now, content is for the masses, and the context is for the kings. I must admit that you start with that chat GPT query and the unusual selection of the people other than Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. It set my curiosity to full throttle mode. Now, I guessed at least 10 people in that short span when you paused, but you seem to be a UFC diehard follower. You punched my curiosity down, and I like that. Now, the way in which you explained the characters and the characteristics of your leadership role models, and then linking those characteristics to your own leadership style, made your speech sound genuine, not self obsessing, rather refreshing. Now, it was about others, and then suddenly you're aspiring all those characteristics. Good strategy when communicating to a group of skeptical people because they want to see you down. They don't want you to talk all great about yourself, right? So it's a very good strategy by default. Now, you might want to consider a few things to take your presentation style into the warp drive and explore the finer subspace communication strategy, right? Number one, when explaining the characteristics like passion, courage, bravery, virtue, reason, or any such intangible aspects, it is important to bring out what exactly inspired you about these. How did you connect with them? Why are you inspired by these characters? Now, I thought that was the missing link. Number two, speak with passion. Now, passion is heard in your voice, it's seen in your eyes, how you project excitement, sincerity. It's seen in the facial expressions, the micro expressions. It is very evident, right? Use your hands more freely instead of going back to that lower steeple hand gesture, which is mostly used by women. It represents confidence nonetheless. It's restrictive for your speech purpose today. Now use that space on your sides, front and back, and make your hands fluid. Now they can add excellent value when you use appropriately. Number three is your conclusion fizzled out, Rahul. Close strong. It is the funda of life. If you don't, you'll be forgotten, lost into the abyss of life. Make yourself memorable. Give it your best emphatic close. Experiment with a few closures. Overall, you seem to be a thoughtful person with expressive vocabulary. Focus on a strong intro and closing. Speak with passion. Know why are you speaking to an audience. I think you're a charismatic speaker. Ladies dig you most probably. Me too. Wishing you only the best. Back to you, Dee.
Thank you for such a wonderful evaluation, Toastmaster Noor Mohammed. I agree what you have given the suggestions, and I hope our speaker Rahul will make it for the next speech and he will follow for your feedback. It was really good and learning a lot. So next, thank you for, let's give a round of applause for our speaker as well as the evaluator. Let's give a round of applause. So next is our evaluator 3, Toastmaster Smruti S. Mohanty will be evaluating Toastmaster of the day, Sunil Gupta, as it was his project. So the virtual stage is yours, evaluators 3, Toastmaster Smruti S. Mohanty.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. Indeed, a very exciting train journey with the concept, the Zoom background, your attire, energy, and each and every dialogue. I can make a list of all the attributes which you brought together to ensure you're doing justice to the theme which you have brought as a Toastmaster of the day. The project objective is for the member to facilitate an entire meeting And when it comes to facilitating a meeting, it involves many aspects, which includes engagement. You did engage with the audience by asking questions. You did added humor to ensure that even if they are not speaking, they are hooked to the meeting. That is very important. And third, you had all those intriguing questions where I can see audience were just raising their hand or they were just trying to unmute and speak. It shows your involvement as the Toastmaster of the day. As we're doing so good with respect to the presentation, I would like to share few aspects which will help you to be a better presenter with respect to a meeting handling. First thing first is one important aspect when we join virtually is to read the virtual room and be more attentive in a virtual arrangement. I'll tell you how. I do understand it is quite difficult to switch between the screen, then the chat and everything. But unfortunately, that comes with this particular role. When there are last minute change or someone is answering in the chat box, you were addressing people who were on camera, who were speaking. How about the chat box? Please, next time you can just open the chat box and see and acknowledge the answers there. Sometimes it involves more engagement. Not only that, if there are certain change in the rules, it is a responsibility of the Toastmaster of the day to come and pitch in between. You can intervene in between and say if the time is running, we are running out of the time or we are exceeding some segment, we can do that. That's what I meant when I said more attentiveness on the virtual thing. That is my first suggestion to you. And second, which is almost very crucial, is the time. We are all framed and bounded with our time, and as the TMOD of the day, it is your responsibility to ensure that the segment are getting wind up within those times. So for example, you are exceeding a segment, then you need to ensure that the other person is chopping up in his or her segment. So these are very minute yet impactful when it comes to a meeting handling. It is not limited to meeting handling of a Toastmasters meeting, even in outside. That's what the key aspect, the engagement part and the time bound part. Overall, Toastmaster Sunil, you did justice with respect to the purpose of the project by facilitating the entire show. However, if you can fine tune on the two aspects of virtual engagement and time, we are going to really march forward with high spirit. On those notes, I wish you good luck for your future projects and back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much for wonderful evaluation. So let's give a round of applause for the evaluator and the speaker, Toastmaster of the day for today. Now, even I'll just evaluate for the Toastmaster of the day now itself so that you will understand where it was. It was a really wonderful journey, what you have taken. It was a journey of the Gabbys going out of Bangalore to some other place, maybe wherever you are taking us. So it was really wonderful. The theme was really based on that and everything went well. Only thing was time. So that we can manage because our train is going very slow and we are to reach our destination, we will be late. So I request can follow up the time. Apart from that, whatever our evaluator has said, it is really exactly whatever you can follow that. It was really wonderful. So now I'll just go to our table topic master and table topic evaluator. So our table topic master, I request Zoom moderator to just spotlight our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Malya Raja. So now table topic evaluator is Toastmaster Malya Raja, and she is a master's student of public policy, love, family, food and pets. Been in Toastmaster for 4 years, two-time District 121 evaluation finalist, past president of MCC Toastmasters, current president of Let's Debate Toastmasters Club, District 121, and Area A4, director of District 92. So I request our table topic evaluator to take over the stage. The virtual stage is yours. Toastmaster Malya Raja.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mita. Before I begin, may I know how much time is allotted to me?
Toastmaster Malya, the timer will show 30 seconds. After each 30 seconds, you will see a red card. That's your cue to proceed with the next speaker.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. I'll give a very short evaluation of each speaker, probably one aspect of excellence and one aspect of improvement. Starting with our guest Ranjini, who talked about her most memorable train journey. Aspects of excellence was that she had a clarity of thought and language throughout her speech, and she avoided rambling on about the topic. And the structure of her speech had a perfect opening, body, and conclusion. Two aspects of improvement would be firstly the camera angle, because it felt like the camera was a little bit above, she was looking above. And the second thing is there was a scope for having a wonderful message for the audience in terms of how memories are made with people, so that could have been explored in a little bit of a better manner. So this is my cue to move to the second speaker.
That's correct.
All right. The second speaker, Toastmaster Shalin, the must-have essentials for the perfect train journey. What I liked about the speech was that there was a logical flow of ideas from the beginning of the speech until the end, right? So he went straight to the point. He talked about, I think, 4 or 5 essentials, which he thought was very important for a train journey. And he did not just tell us what they were, he also explained why they were important in a very logical manner. For example, the charger, the books, the food, etc. So all of that was very easy to follow because it had an easy structure. However, aspect of improvement was that while it had an easy to follow regime throughout, there was no opening or a conclusion, right? The whole speech was like a list, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would suggest that try to add a little bit of an opening, maybe a question, a funny joke or something that and you can end maybe for this type of speech with the help of a summary. So that would be great, and that would package your speech in a better manner. Our third speaker, Toastmaster Sanjay, who was asked to talk about the scenery that he saw from a train window. The excellence aspect of excellence was that Toastmaster Sanjay did not just talk about what he saw outside the train window. He talked about people, he talked about nature, and then he talked about what he saw along with why it was important. So addressing those various aspects can be a smart tactic if you have too much of time to speak and you do not know how to fill in the time. So that is a wonderful thing that he did. One aspect of improvement, two actually, is that, like he himself addressed, he digressed from the topic. He went on to talking about which coach to select and various other things. So I would suggest maybe take 10 to 15 seconds to think, gather your thoughts, just 3 points, and then start talking. And the second thing is a suggestion, not necessarily an aspect of improvement. This topic had a lot of scope for including imagery in it, right? Because it's essentially talking about scenery. And I think he could have used the potential of the topic to talk a little bit more about imagery. So instead of being in a hurry to move from one topic of the speech to another, I would suggest take some time, just describe the flowers, describe the nature for the bit, and then we can move ahead. Fourth speaker, Toastmaster Elios, favorite thing to do on a long train ride. The two aspects of excellence I found was that you had a wonderful hook for your opening, right? It certainly grabbed my interest, at least. And another thing which you were able to sort of masterfully do was that you just had one keyword in your entire speech, which was sleeping, but then you were able to talk about various aspects of it, even act some of it out a little bit, talked about why it was important, how you would make sure that you did that, and other aspects, which was really nice. Improvement would be that you had a monotonous tone throughout your speech, and there were a few filler words here and there. So you can pause, take some time to think, and then move on with the next part of your speech. And our last speaker, Toastmaster Shravan, who was asked to talk about a memorable or a funny train journey. The thing that I enjoyed most about his speech was its simplicity. All he talked about for a major portion of his speech was the water, the rain, the villages, the Western Ghats. And it was in a very solemn tone, and that was very soothing and enjoyable to listen to. One aspect of improvement is that this topic again had a lot of potential and opportunity for you to use your creativity. So if someone asks them for a funny story or something, we can just make one up. Hey, I saw this weird animal inside the train, something of that sort, because that essentially is the beauty of impromptu speaking, and that is the challenge and that is the fun of it. I will take another 30 seconds to wrap up whatever I said. In short, an evaluation for everybody. Aspect of excellence was that everybody talked mostly about the topic and everyone was able to put their thoughts together. No one was disqualified on the basis of time. So we all have the content to speak about. So the challenge is to make that content into a coherent structure, just as we do for a prepared speech. And very important, irrespective of whether we're speaking for 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, the audience always needs to have a strong conclusion or a message to take away and remember. Okay, with this, I hand the stage back to Toastmaster Mita.
Thank you for such a wonderful table topic evaluation. So let's give a round of applause to our table topic evaluator for giving her evaluation for the table topic. Now I'll just evaluate the table topic master as well as the table topic evaluator. Table topic master has like Toastmaster Priyamvada. You had a very good theme connected to the topic, and it was really wonderful that each and every member was ready and raising their hand to speak on that. So it was a fantastic. You have done the topic and the theme connected to the thing. It was a very good job, great job you have done. And the theme also, like topic, was very simple, that each and every member was able to speak on that. So that is a great table topic way. So it's okay. Now let's thank you for your taking table topic masters. Now let's give a round of applause for table topic master and table topic evaluator. Now I just request, next we'll go for our TAGL role. So I request all the TAGL team, please keep your report ready because now we are going behind the time. Now let's welcome our timer, Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi. Please, virtual stage is yours. Take your stage and report.
Yeah, just one second. I believe I'm not able to share my screen, so I'll just read it out. In terms of prepared speeches, there was no disqualifications. Everyone were under time. And in terms of table topics, everyone were under time. In evaluation, we just had one disqualification, which is of Noor Mohammed, but otherwise the other two evaluations was under time.
Okay, you can paste it in the chat box so that everyone can have a look what time they have taken. So we are on time. Okay. Now next we have a thank you for your time role. So let's give a first time role taker, Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi. She has taken first time her first role at Gabbys Toastmasters Club. So let's give a round of applause and but such a wonderful job.
Thank you, General Evaluator.
Great job. Now, next I request our counter to share his report. Our counter?
Yeah, am I audible? So, yeah, is my screen visible now?
Yes.
Hello? Yeah. So I think many of us had a really good, travel of communication today, starting from our Toastmaster Mita Shah and Prasang, Evaluator 1 Jasprit Kaur, then Evaluator Noor Mohammed, Rajni Rao, and even Elias. We had a really good, speeches today. And there's one thing as an accountant I would like to help you guys maybe reduce your ahs and ums. One is, if you want to reduce ahs, you could just give a bit more pause so that it helps you think as to recollect what you want to say and help the people who are watching to actually sink in the information. And also you could slow down a little bit to help yourself gather in information and give it out. So that's all from my end. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much for taking up a role. Let's give a round of applause to our role taker, Gaurav Babu, as a TAGL role counter. Now, next, I request our grammarian, Toastmaster Ashwini.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Mita. I have joined in from my phone. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to share my screen. How we did today in terms of grammar, the word of the day was stride, which meant a confident and steady way of moving forward. With what I noticed, we did not have any role takers use the word of the day, but I strongly suggest you take away this word from the meeting and try to use it in your daily conversations. And coming to good usage of words, we had role takers using nudge, mind blogging, vivid, notch higher, Sherlock. These are good usage of words. And coming to rhetorical questions where answers were not required, we had Toastmaster Sunil saying, "Did you enjoy the first speech?" We didn't really have to say yes. It was obviously that the first speech was good. And I for Bora, how many of you loved train journey? Quite a few. This was used by our table topic speaker, and a few suggestions, few recommendations where you can improve. No words came out. It could be I was not able to utter a word. Have you get off the train? You can say it. Have you got off the train? So yeah, these are few recommendations, and with that I come to the end of my report. And over to you, Mita ma'am.
Thank you so much for taking up the grammarian role. Let's give a round of applause to our grammarian, Toastmaster Ashwini. And just one thing, you can just paste your report, each and everyone, TAGL role, so that everyone can have a look of there where they have to improve and where they have done the mistake. So next is our last listener. So now I request listener Toastmaster Sanjay Jain to ask questions, seeing the time, because we are behind the time. So please ask only 3 questions.
Where did Shankar hide, and for how many times did he hide? Yeah.
Washroom, but how many times I think?
2 times, yeah. Then what was the title of the first speech?
Should I give?
It is Speaking Without Fear. Yeah. About the second speech, The Art of Leading. Then one more question. How much time taken to reach Prayagraj?
38 hours.
31 hours, I can say. Yeah. Then 3 major halls, which Sunil mentioned in his starting of his speech, his Toastmaster. Okay. What is the word of the day?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. I think we have to improve upon our listening skills. Why? Because listening is one of the pillars of better communication. So request all to listen, and next time please try. Thank you very much. Yeah. Over to General Evaluator. Yeah.
Okay, let's give a round of applause to the listener. Take up like Sanjay Jain taking a listener role. So thank you for that. I just request you to ask only 3 because we are behind the time. So we don't want to go. Our train is already going behind the time and we have to reach to the destination. So please follow the time. Now next, thank you for all the TAGL role takers. Now we will just go for starting from the thing. So yes, the room was actually open on time and everything was done. The guest was welcomed upon the arrival. Then the audio-visual check was done before the meeting started. About the Toastmaster, the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Sudhir Gaur, he did the wonderful job. He opened the room, he did prior role taking, done everything checked. Yes. He did the meeting on start. He started the meeting on time. Yes, he has done. So what a great job. Let's give a huge round. Let's give a round of applause to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Sudhir Gaur. Next comes our presiding officer, Toastmaster Smruti S. Mohanty. Yes, the presiding officer prepared and organized very well, and everyone was properly introduced. And the Toastmaster of the day was introduced very well, as each and every guest was given opportunity to introduce themselves. And she explained about the announcement also. She had done properly. So everything, yes, tick mark. So great job. Next comes our Toastmaster of the day. Already have told the interesting topics and everything was done. So he was also good. Only time, we are very behind the time. Now table topic master, Priyamvada already have shared your evaluation. Next is our table topic report I have given. Overall, the today's journey of train was excited and we reached destination on time. No, we are thinking, I am thinking that it will be a little late. So we have to think always the time, priority to time. And then there was a one feedback from my side that the correction was explained. Before only you have to inform to the Toastmaster of the day because he was a little bit confused, but no doubt, and everyone was gone and taken over by our evaluators. So there was small request. And the other thing is, like our as a new Toastmaster guest Toastmaster role takers, I request and advise that we can do them briefing and explaining because today Toastmaster Malya Raja was clueless what she had to do as a table topic evaluator. So I request we can just explain them the role and timings and everything. So they will do their wonderful job. No doubt she has done wonderful job, but she had a doubt and confused. She messaged me and that was the thing. So we request, please explain the brief every role before the meeting starts, before the meeting. So that is only a one thing. Everything was well and good, and we enjoyed the journey of today's train journey and excited to go for next journey. And we reach now. I'll just hand over today's meeting again to our Toastmaster of the day. The virtual stage is yours. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sudhir Gupta.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for conducting this wonderful section, the evaluation session. Let's see how a train journey resonates with our life. Like a train travel, our life's journey has its own track and route, with twists and turns that shape us. We reach various stations and milestones, celebrating our achievements and learning from setbacks. The people we meet in life, like fellow passengers, can become our friends, mentors, or even foes. Our life offers breathtaking views and moments of reflection, helping us grow and appreciate the beauty around us. In conclusion, a train travel teaches us the importance of resilience, relationships, and self-reflection. With these words, I close my theme and hand over the stage to the presiding officer for announcing the results. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. Can we please hear it for that energetic, creative, and whatnot? I'm falling short of adjectives, but that's what the theme of today's meeting was. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunil, for engaging all of us in this journey. So quickly, let's go to the poll. Parallelly, I'll keep the chat going on, but do not miss the opportunity to vote for your favorite role taker. You will see the category on your screen. Each and every vote coming from you is a sign of encouragement for our role takers to practice more, come put their foot forward. So Keep on parallelly voting for your favorite one. Now, let me quickly see our guests and the role takers here. May I ask Shankar quickly, how was your experience today? I'm glad to see coming back in every meeting and being a part of this engagement. Your thoughts on this particular session, please.
I've been attending this. Hi, ma'am. I've been attending this Toastmaster from, I think, from past 2 to 3 weeks. But I'm really enjoying. At the same time, I'm learning a lot of things from all the people. And today the special thing about is he made us to travel along with him, just like we are traveling in the train. He traveled all this meeting. He just made us to travel like physically. We felt that things. I really enjoyed this session. And thank you so much, sir, for taking us safely to the destination, sir.
Thank you so much, Shankar, for your valuable inputs here. Now, may I request Govind, if you're still with us, would you like to share your 2 cents?
Yeah. Hello, Toastmasters Smruti. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So this was like a wonderful train journey. Of course, I never imagined that a Toastmasters meeting would be like a wonderful journey, and everyone did great, even the role players, especially Toastmasters Sunil and the table topics master. It was in line with the theme. So it was a wonderful way to, relate the Toastmasters session with the train journey. And we did listen to everybody's train journey experience. And I would honestly say this was a fun session. And I would like to thank everyone for that, making it a success.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Govind, again for your sharing your insights and also your feedback about the meeting. Keep joining us for our upcoming meetings as well. Okay, I see the votes are parallelly happening, so let's take one more feedback here. May I request Ranjini Rao, would you like to please share your thoughts about the meeting?
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. It was a great meeting. What I loved is, the theme. So much of effort has gone by that. I saw that Toastmaster Sunil had a towel when he was describing the chai wala, and immediately when he put on a coat when he became a TT. So the nitty-gritties that he has taken care of to ensure that he presents the best, I really appreciate. Overall, it was a fabulous meeting. Great. Of course, initially I missed the first speech, but otherwise a great session with good insights of evaluation, and overall a great session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ranjini, for joining the meeting, and glad that you got a chance to experience the theme the way we even got a chance here today. Okay, now here comes the last polling. Quickly do that, and okay, here comes another opportunity to talk someone again. May I request? Let me see. Shravan, how did you feel about the meeting? You joined after a tiny, miny break, though you are coming from past couple of meetings. How was your experience for today's meeting?
Yeah, definitely. The theme is so engaging. I can say Toastmaster Sunil Gupta is Raju Srivastav of or Kapil Sharma of Gabbys, I can say. He's always come up with some funny and hilarious concepts. I really like the way he executed this also. He played multiple roles like Kamal Hassan, Dasavatar, like that. He did many avatars today. So that's a good part. And coming to all the role players, they played their role very well. And I thoroughly enjoyed after long gap, I joined Gabbys meeting again. I'm looking forward to join again. And your overall, it's really good and improving every meeting by meeting.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Shravan, for sharing your thoughts about the meeting today. Always a pleasure to have you again in every Gabbys meeting. On that note, I see the pollings are done. In interest of time, let's quickly dive into the results here. The first category of our favorite speaker. We had 2 profound speakers. They brought on screen, on stage, their own blend of thoughts and style. But with a slight margin of vote, the favorite speaker of this particular evening is Toastmaster Prasang Mani. Can we please hear it for our first speaker, Toastmaster Prasang? The second category was our favorite evaluator. And with the rich experience, the vote goes to Toastmaster Jaspreet Kaur, our first evaluator. The third category was for our favorite table topic speaker. And what a blend of thoughts, knowledge we brought for those interesting questions posted by the TTM. With the huge margin, the favorite table topic speaker of the evening is Ranjini Rao. Can we hear it for Ranjini? Okay, let's quickly move on to the next category, which is our favorite, a very special category of Gabbys, that is our auxiliary role taker. The people, the Power Pack team, they bring everything to this meeting. They sit silently, watch everything silently, and prepare a fantabulous report. Kudos to all the 4 role takers here, but it's a polling part, hence we have one winner, and that goes to our counter Toastmaster Gaurav Babu. Thank you so much. And the last category of the favorite role player. Favorite role player, I don't know if I need to share this, but yeah, let me just do the honors. The favorite role player, the hands down award. The favorite one goes to our TMOD, the Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. For that theme, people will always remember this meeting and this particular theme. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Sunil here. That was the contribution for all our members, our visiting Toastmasters. Thank you, everybody, or each and every role taker. You made the meeting more enriching and more qualitative with your contribution. The contribution is never limited to the members of Gabbys. It is extended to our guest, to our visiting Toastmasters, to everybody, including thank you so much for everybody keeping the chat so lively and active so that we can at least share our thoughts there. Though we all know to maintain a decorum, but having said that, thank you so much for all the engagement. If you feel this is exciting, then more for you. Come Thursday for another exciting meeting at 7 p.m. IST. We have a marathon there waiting for you. So see you on Thursday, 7 p.m. IST. Till then, just keep on learning and stay healthy. I hereby officially close the meeting.